तो इस क्वेश्चन में हमसे बोला है कि 100 न्यूटन फोर्स इज अप्लाइड ऑन द block of mass 3 kg as shown below. The coefficient of friction between the wall and the block is 1/4. We have to find out the friction acting on the block. राइट, तो सबसे पहले हम जो ये 100 न्यूटन फोर्स लग रहा है इसके कंपोनेंट कर लेते हैं, है ना। तो ये इस डायरेक्शन के अंदर लग रहा है, तो इसका एक ये कंपोनेंट होगा, एक कंपोनेंट इसका ऊपर की तरफ होगा, ठीक है। तो ये कंपोनेंट हमारा क्या हो जाएगा, एफ cos 30। तो cos 30 की वैल्यू कितनी होती है, √3/2, है ना। तो क्या हो गया हमारा 100 इंटू √3/2 दैट इज 50√3, ठीक। और ये कंपोनेंट कितना होगा हमारा f sin 30, तो f/2 100/2 50 न्यूटन हमारा ऊपर की तरफ ये फोर्स हो गया, ठीक है। तो और इस पे कितना लग रहा होगा ब्लॉक पे, एक हमारा mg इसका नीचे लग रहा होगा, तो 3 kg इसका मास है, तो 30 न्यूटन एक फोर्स नीचे की तरफ लग रहा होगा, राइट। तो अब हम मैक्सिमम मतलब जो फ्रिक्शन है उसकी मैक्सिमम वैल्यू क्या होगी, एफ मैक्स इज इक्वल टू म्यू एन होता है हमारा, एफ मैक्स इज इक्वल टू म्यू एन, है ना। कोफिशिएंट ऑफ फ्रिक्शन में कितना गिवन है 1/4, और जो नॉर्मल है वो क्या होगा हमारा 50√3, यही हमारा नॉर्मल होगा इंटू 50√3। तो हमारे जो फोर्स की फ्रिक्शन की मैक्सिमम वैल्यू कितनी आ जाती है 25√3/2, ठीक है। ये हमारी फ्रिक्शन की मैक्सिमम वैल्यू होगी। अब हम देखते हैं फ्रिक्शन किस डायरेक्शन के अलोंग लग रहा होगा। तो इस पे हमारा 30 न्यूटन नीचे की तरफ लग रहा है, 20 न्यूटन ऊपर की तरफ, मतलब नेट जो है 20 न्यूटन ऊपर की तरफ हमारा फोर्स लग रहा है इस पे, है ना। तो जो फ्रिक्शन है वो नीचे की तरफ लगेगा इसके मोशन को रेसिस्ट करने के लिए, तो फ्रिक्शन हमारा नीचे की तरफ लग रहा होगा, ठीक। तो बेसिकली ये जो वैल्यू है 25√3/2, ये क्या है हमारी 20 से ज़्यादा है ना। ये 20 से ज़्यादा है, दिस इज ग्रेटर देन 20। तो हमारा जो फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन होगा वो हमारा 50 -30 दैट इज 20 न्यूटन के इक्वल होगा, है ना। मतलब जो फोर्स है फ्रिक्शन है वो हमारी मैक्सिमम वैल्यू अटेंड नहीं करेगा, जो कि 25√3/2 थी। तो जो हमारा फोर्स ऑफ फ्रिक्शन है वो डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में लगेगा, हैविंग द मैग्नीट्यूड 20 न्यूटन डाउनवर्ड। सो जो हमारा सी ऑप्शन है ये करेक्ट हो जाएगा, ठीक है।
Hello everyone. A block kept on a rough inclined plane as shown in the figure remain at rest up to a maximum force of 2 Newton down the inclined plane. The maximum external force up the incline that doesn't move the block is 10 Newton. The coefficient of static friction between the block and the plane is what? So you can see the diagram. If we apply 2 Newton, right, then the block doesn't move, and this is the maximum force we can apply down the plane, right. So if I draw the FVD for the first case, so this will be the 2 Newton acting down the plane, and here the friction force will acting up the plane like this, and mg sin theta will be acting down the plane like this. Okay, so this 2 Newton is the maximum force which can be applied down the plane so that the block doesn't move, right. So here I will write mg sin 30 degree, and this will be the friction force. So I will write 2 plus mg sin 30 degree is equals to f. So from here you can write 2 is equals to f minus mg sin 30 is half. So this is the maximum force that can be applied downward. So this will be also the maximum friction force, right. So if you see, we can calculate the maximum friction force just by using mu n. So here the n is can be calculated by writing the force equation in the perpendicular direction of the plane. So this is cos 30. So these two are balancing each other. So I will write the n is equals to mg cos 30 degree, right. So just put this value, right. So this will be the maximum friction force, and this friction force will act in the case when the 2 Newton, the maximum friction, the maximum force is applied down the plane, right. So just put the value of maximum friction force, that is mu mg cos 30, that is √3/2. So I will write mu mg √3/2 minus mg by 2 is equals to 2. Very simple. So this is the equation for the first situation, and if you see in the second situation, it is said that the maximum force that can be applied up the plane so that block does not move is 10 Newton, right? Okay, so let's draw the diagram again. So if you see here, this is the maximum friction force. So we are applying the force up the plane, and that to maximum. So in this case, the friction force will act down the plane, and mg sine theta again act down the plane. So mg sine theta is mg by 2, and we already calculated the F max value that will act here, and that is this, and this is the maximum friction force. Since we applied the maximum force of 10 Newton, so here the maximum friction force will act, right? Okay, so we can write down the force equation along the plane. So I will write F is equals to 10 is equals to mg by 2 plus mu mg root 3 by 2. So if you see, there are two equations, equation 1 and equation 2, right? Okay, so we want the mu, right? So if I subtract the two equation 2 minus equation 1, then we can get a equation on the mu, right? So I will write equation 2 minus equation 1, right? So I will add the two, equation 2 plus equation 1, right? So you can see, if I add on the left, I will get 12, and this mg by 2 will get cancelled out, and you will get mu mg root 3. So if you see in the question, right, so here it is given that maximum 2 Newton can be applied down the plane so that block does not move, and maximum 10 Newton can be applied up the plane so that block does not move, right? So now we want mg. So to calculate mg, we can subtract these two equations. So I will write now equation 2 minus equation 1. So if you see equation 2 minus equation 1, so I will write 8 is equals to, so mu mg root 3 by 2 will get cancelled out, and you will get mg. So now you have the value of mg. Just put that value of mg in the third equation, and you will get the value of mu. So I will write 12 is equals to mu mg is 8 root 3, right? So I will write mu is equals to 12 by 8 root 3. So this will be 3, 2. So you will write root 3 by 2 as the mu, and this will be your answer. Now you could see the correct option is A, root 3 by 2. Simple. Thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Today's question is, a block of mass 10 kg is kept on a rough inclined plane as shown in the figure. A force of 3 Newton is applied on the block. The coefficient of static friction between the plane and the block is 0.6. What should be the minimum value of the force P such that the block does not move downwards? Take G equals to 10 meter per second square. So in this question we have to find the value of P such that the block of 10 kg does not move. So shall we proceed with the solution? So first of all, we have to find the components of all the forces acting on 10 kg mass. So first the weight mg which acts downward, then secondly the normal which acts perpendicular to the surface, and after that when we find the component of mg, we get this will be mg cos 45 because this angle will be equal to 45 degree, and in the direction of 3 Newton we have mg sin 45. Okay, that's all the components. Okay, we proceed forward. Then applying the formula that all vertical components will be equal to each other, then we have n equals to mg cos 45, and all the horizontal components will be equal, then 3 plus mg sin 45 is equals to T plus Fs, where F is the frictional force frictional force, and we know that the static friction Fs is equals to nu times of n. Okay, then proceeding forward, putting the values of m and g, we have m equals to 10 kg, so 10 into gravity, acceleration due to gravity, we have 10 meter per second square, sine 45 equals to 1 upon root 2, then p we have to find that, and fs equals to mu times of n. So putting the value of mu equals to 0.6 and n equals to mg cos 45, then we have 0.6 into mass 10, acceleration due to gravity 10, and cos 45 equals to 1 upon root 2. Taking all these values to the left hand side, so we have p equals to 3 plus 100 upon root 2 minus 0.6 into 100 upon root 2. Then p equals to 3 plus, taking 100 upon root 2 common, we have 1 minus 0.6, that is 3 plus 100 upon root 2 into 0.4. Then we can write this as 3 plus 20 root 2 on solving. So putting the value of root 2, that is 1.414, then we have p equals to 31.28 Newton. Okay, so the value of p should be equal to 31.28 Newton, so that the block does not move.
Hello, welcome to Doubtnut. In this question given, two masses M1 having the mass 5 kg and M2 is equal to 10 kg connected by an inextensible string over a frictionless pulley and are moving as shown in the figure. The coefficient of the friction of horizontal surface is 0.15. Then the maximum weight M that should be put on the top of the M2 to stop the motion. Okay. Firstly, given in this question, the value of mu is equal to 0.15. Okay, and the value of M1 is equal to 5 kg. M1 is equal to 5 kg. The value of M2 is equal to 10 kg. Okay, and tension is acting on it. Okay, then firstly draw the free body diagram. Okay, then for this M1 only M1g weight acting downward and tension is acting upward. Okay, then in this question given, the motion should be stop. Okay, stop the motion, that means acceleration of the whole system is equal to 0. Okay, then acceleration of the whole system is equal to 0. Then from Newton's second law, F net is equal to ma. The acceleration is equal to 0, then F net is equal to 0. Okay, then using for this condition, then F net is equal to, when we take this direction is positive, then mg minus t is equal to 0. Then we can say the value of tension is equal to m1g. Okay, m1g. For this system, when mass the m put on the m2, then this system looks like, okay, this is the system having this one having the mass m2, and this is m. Okay, and acceleration should be 0, then acting tension in this direction, and the frictional force is acting opposite to the motion, and this is frictional force in this direction. Okay, and acceleration is equal to 0, then at limiting condition we can write t is equal to f. Okay, because acceleration is 0, and f is equal to frictional force, since we know that frictional force is equal to mu into n, and n is the normal force. Okay, and which is acting in upward direction. Okay, and normal force is equal to, normal force is equal to weight into g, and weight is equal to m plus m2 into g. Okay, and normal force is acting upward. Then we can write the value of f is equal to mu into n. The value of n is equal to m plus m2 into g. Okay, this is the value of frictional force. Put the value of frictional force, T is equal to F, and T is equal to frictional force. The value of frictional force is equal to mu into m plus m2 into g. Okay, and since we know that the value of T is equal to m1 into g, then m1 into g, and this is equal to mu g m1 m plus m2 m2. Okay, g and g is cancel. Okay, and we have to find the value of m. Okay, then we can write m1 by mu minus m2. Okay, this is the value of m, and put the value of m1, m2 and mu. Then we can write the value of m1 is equal to 5 kg and mu is equal to 0.15 minus m2 is equal to 10 kg. Okay, and this is equal to m, and this is equal to 500 minus 150 upon 15, and this is equal to m. And when we solve, then we get the value of m is equal to 70 by 3 kg. Okay, 70 by 3 kg, and in decimal we can write m is equal to 23.3 kg. Okay, this is the mass m to stop the whole motion. Okay, and this is the right answer of this question. Thank you.